Andrew McMeniman. I'm based in Ballybun here in Castlefin, County Donegal, and I run a calves to beef enterprise. So I graduated in 2012 from GMIT with an ag science degree and moved to Australia. When I came back in 2015, I took over the running of the farm and I switched course from a store to beef enterprise to a dairy calves to beef enterprise. The farm consists of about 30 acres and I rear 30 calves from the dairy herd every year through to beef. Stock density is about 2.5 livestock units to the hectare on the grazing platform, with the rest of the land into making silage. The aim is to rear the calves and get them finished off the farm at 18 to 22 months with as little concentrate used as possible. I think last year it was less than a tonne per animal over its lifetime, so the focus is on good grassland management and making good quality silage. So I entered the FBD Young Farmer of the Year competition to compare myself to my peers and all the key aspects of my farming system. I was lucky enough to win the biodiversity sector of it. Some of the key aspects of biodiversity on this farm are hedgerow management is a particular interest of mine. I done my dissertation in 2012 from GMIT, and that was actually focusing on hedgerow management and the importance of biodiversity within those hedgerows. If I have a gap in a hedge, look, I'm planting a native Irish tree. That's what I want to plant because they're more valuable to biodiversity than a non-native species, for example. Over lockdown, kept a few beehives, but coming back to just the hedgerows, if I plant new hedgerows now, I'm considering the bees now too, so I'm not just planting a tree for the sake of it. I want to plant a tree that's flowering so that the bees can get a benefit out of it and all the wildlife can get a benefit out of it. A real focus of mine has been on improving soil health. Soil fertility, look, it is putting on lime at the right time, things like that there, and putting on that proper application of slurries, like, and using less applications, protected urea, things like that there, they're all helpful for the environment and biodiversity. I heard a study that protected urea can reduce a dairy farmer's emissions by 8%. I'm already doing a lot of those things. I also have incorporated multi-species sward and red clover swards on the farm to reduce my nitrogen use on the farm, and also has the added benefit of improving biodiversity within the soil. But to plant those, like, I have to really focus on my soil analysis and taking a detailed soil analysis every few years to get the P's and K's right. The environment is very important to all aspects of farming here in Ireland, and you know, there's no escaping it. It's in the news all the time. I think us as farmers, we're custodians of the land and we have to pass it on to the next generation. So all farmers, look, we all have to reach 25% reduction in our emissions for 2030, as every sector has to. It is an ambitious target, but we have to meet it if we want to continue farming, and especially at an intensive rate. We have to find different methods and different technologies to help us get there, but it is achievable. So all the schemes nowadays are all about environmental sustainability, but they also have to be rewarded financially as well to ensure that these actions are carried out and we meet those targets. Particularly being a young farmer too, the decisions now that are going to happen in the next 10, 15 years, it's going to be affecting me, and we're the ones that can influence it. So habitat loss, it is a big problem, and we have to reverse that. So by focusing more on planting hedgerows and planting more multi-species, we are going to be reducing our emissions from agriculture.